What is up, everybody? It is JagaMundus. Welcome back to the channel. And today I am testing out my phone's screen recording feature with voiceover. So for the longest time I knew you could record whatever was playing on the screen of your iPhone, but I had no idea up until recently that you could actually record a voiceover simultaneously. So I'm here to test it out, and hopefully you can hear my voice well over the sounds and music of the game. And if that works out well, maybe we can start recording some commentary on some future games and videos. But before we proceed, please hit like and subscribe if you like what you see so far. If you don't like what you see, just hit subscribe anyway. Maybe I'll come up with something you'll like in the future. Anyway, today's video is just me showing you my special ants. Okay, again, this is Ants: The Underground Kingdom. It's your typical base building game, with timers and resources that you need to upgrade buildings and technology and things like that. But it's been skinned with this really cool concept of an ant hive or ant colony. And instead of a command center, you have a queen. Instead of a tech center, you have an evolution fungi, which is where you can access all of your evos here, which are combat skills and development skills and such. Very familiar to people who've played this type of game before. There are also like resource generators. For example, plant flora instead of, say, a stone quarry, or a woodlouse colony, which gives you meat instead of, say, gold or whatever resource. And there are fungi instead of, say, wood and things like that. So it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat take on the genre. There is also a big alliance component. My alliance, I like to give a shout out to Pez. That is my alliance. Don't want to give too much away there, not too much intel to the foes, but it's a pretty cool alliance. I've been with them for a few months. We've got great leaders, we've got great team members, and everybody's funny, everybody's cool, nobody's stuck up or insane, or at least not too insane. And we are in server 461. And actually, I want to show you here, in this current event that we're playing called Lost Island, we actually have control of the central area right here. And that central area is crucial because in a day or so, we will be fighting for control of the Tree of Abundance. Again, not to give away too much intel there to the enemies, but the Tree of Abundance is basically the main goal of this event, and control of that gives your alliance rewards and buffs and things like that. Anyway, back to my ants. I apologize for getting distracted easily. That is, as an older person, I am very easily distracted, so please forgive that aspect of this video. Going back to my special ants, I want to show you my special ants, and these are like the generals of your armies. And I can't remember the exact game that this is a reskin of, but this is a literal reskin of another game that this developer has made before, but except instead of heroes, you get special ants. And I want to show you this one called the Crimson Fragger. Yeah, this game has some pretty kooky ant names. A lot of the ants, if not all of them, are based on real arthropods. And in fact, they sometimes, if you click on this little book icon, they'll give you a description of the ant and sometimes its scientific name, which you can look up if you're interested in that particular invertebrate. Now, as you can see, this is the ant. It's got a pretty cool, animation there. Very realistic, photorealistic animation with moving limbs and such. moving antennae and a head and thorax and abdomen there, complete with hairs. Now, the crimson fragger, this ant is a special ant. It is a season ant, which means you can only get it in the Lost Island event season. You can see up here, I'm tapping on ranged, which means it does better in a ranged capacity, where you'd like to put it in the second or third row. It's a universal ant. It's suitable for any situations, as you can see. And then down here is the level right there. This is how much XP it has so far, and it gains that either through combat or killing wild creatures, or even upgrading it directly with green, or I should say kiwi honeydew, which I don't really need to do right now because 50 is the max level. Down here are its skills, and these are also unlockable with spores, which is a special type of currency down here. And at times you need another copy of the ant to unlock. And so you can see I've unlocked all 8 skills of this ant, and what I'm trying to do is level them up to the maximum level. But also I'm going to try to star up the ant, okay? And stars are a fairly recent addition to the mechanic where you can actually exceed the skill caps by starring up an ant, which increases their combat ability. And you can see here, I can actually star up the ant if I wish, because I have the crucial extra copy of this particular ant. All I need is to pick 2 orange shells, which are other orange ants that you have on reserve. I don't have too many of them to spare right now, so I'm going to hold off a little bit. But that is the goal. Apparently this ant's pretty strong. All right, now let's go to some other ants here. I wanted to show you my golden venom. This is an ant that you actually have to buy. So I think I bought it a couple times, and then, you know, I can't really use it that much because I don't have another copy of it, which I have to spend money for. And so, you know, these are my ants. I got Banshee Velvet right there, Banshee Panda, another buy-to-own ant. And I actually was able to buy another copy of it, so I unlocked its skill number 6, which is important to increase the amount of soldiers in its troop. Got the New World General right there, Carrier Ant Leader. Acid General, very cool looking ant. Look at those mandibles, huh? Look at those mandibles. Gold Armor, one of my first ants, and probably the first orange ant or special ant you'll own when you start playing this game. And so on and so forth. Anyway, I might do another video in the future. Ooh, Jack Jumper, one of my favorites. Sick name. It's a real ant, Myrmecia pilosula, and it's really known as a jack jumper, actually. In the Australian continent, they're very large and can reach 12 to 14 millimeters. They're venomous stings that contain a neurotoxin. Some have allergic reactions, and their lives may be in danger when exposed to this neurotoxin. So it's an Australian ant, pretty cool, jack jumper. I've got it 2-starred. I think it's my strongest ant at the moment. Let's see how much more. Ooh, I need 29 million XP. And 4 orange shells, 16 million honeydew, which I believe I do not have. I'm very poor in honeydew. I've got the golden sugar, you know, pretty strong ant in its own right, but I never really got around to leveling this guy up or starring him up. So, you know, those are the special ants that I'm using in my formations. Not to give away too much intel to my enemies. But anyway, this once again is JagaMundus. Hopefully the audio is serviceable so that this video can be uploaded and watched and ridiculed by you guys if you wish. But if you would like to subscribe, please do so. Ooh, let's zoom in and out. You can actually zoom in and out of your colony here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night or evening or afternoon, wherever you might be in the world. Again, a shout out to my wonderful babies, my beloved Pez, the dispensers of chaos. We are the dispensers of chaos. Kill.